Beckee and I go way back. I'm not real good on exact timelines, but I do believe she came on board of our Cultural Center board in about 1993. Beckee's helped with numerous things around the Cultural Center, always willing to jump in and help out, taught classes. She's really become very proficient in longleaf pine needle basketry, which plays a huge part in bringing back that particular tradition to our tribe. It had not been practiced in 50 to 75 years. So when we first started reintroducing that and getting assistance on how we go about doing it, Beckee just jumped in with both feet and took off. Her perseverance is what I admire. She really loves her people, and she loves the culture, and she loves the Cultural Center.
And what I'll do once I finish is to make sure, I measure it to make sure they're the same size. And because it's hand sewn, it won't be perfect, but it's as perfect as it's gonna get.
She's devoted the majority of her life to preserving our culture. She is a vital voice in our community, and the encouragement that she brings with her is what our community needs.
The clay calls me. That's the only way I can place it, because I can't just go pick up the clay and decide I'm going to make something, because it never works out. So, like I say, the clay has to let me know that it wants to be turned into something other than a ball of clay. And like, I don't know what I'm going to make even when I pick it up. I left when I married, and then when I divorced and I moved back to the reservation, that's when it really awakened into me who I am.
Is that why you came back here? Because you feel like you can make the biggest difference?
Yeah.
She taught me almost everything that I learned from about us and where we came from, and of course the history of our family and all the ties, but she was the one that got me back involved in with my tribe.
We can trace the pottery tradition back anywhere from 6,000 to 12,000 years. And that whole time, it's whoever's making it, the styles may change, but the process will never change. We still do not use a potter's wheel nor a kiln to make a pottery. We dig our own clay from specific spots, and the spot that we go to now, we know orally we've been going to that same spot for 500 years. And so, like I say, whenever my hands are in it, I also feel my ancestors.
Any of our community, our tribal people, she tries to persuade them to embrace all of our history, all of our culture, just to preserve all of that and keep it going in the traditional ways, the ways that our ancestors did.
I teach the youth how to make pottery. I also tell them the history, and then teach them the stories, because without our stories, we have to continue our stories to continue to still be who we are, because we've been so indoctrinated in what we consider the European style of thinking that we forget how to think in native.
She tries to do the building with different communities. She goes out and she brings people in, and she makes them excited to want to learn the heritage, our culture, any of that.
It can't stop with me. I can't be the person that lets this die. So you have to keep passing it on. And most Native people think in 7 generations ahead. It's something that's in you. It's in all of us. It's just a matter of whether you decide to embrace it or not.